There are many things that scare us as mountain bikers, like big jumps in the background. They can really give you the heebie-jeebies. It doesn't even have to be jumps, it can be steep things, rough things. But you see, we like to push our limits as mountain bikers. So today I'm going to be taking you through how to try and conquer your mountain bike fears by finding something here at Whistler Bike Park that maybe scares me, and I'll try and conquer it myself and take you on the journey. Crikey. Holy smokes. Yep, that'll do it. This is, that's a pretty big jump in the middle of a track. Right, yeah. I mean, I am happy to admit that jumping is not my strongest forte, if you like, when it comes to mountain biking. Oh my lordy lord!
Oh my! Big sumper. Just lean back, man.
Oh my days. I mean, that's got to be a good 35 odd foot again as well. It's definitely on the edge of my comfort zone. It isn't one I've hit before. It's fast. It's, well, you can't case it. You've got to make it to the side because it's a proper double. So, you know, no tabletops here. So let's go for it, take a look at it and see if we can hit this thing. Right, first up, let's get the Shimano shoe measuring system and see how big this is. So 1, 2, 3, 4. You might need to speed this up, 6. 37 Shimano 44 sizes to get to like the middle of the top to like there. That's, what did I say, 34. So you want to get to the landing, you're looking at like 40 odd, I reckon. So it's a heck of a way. It could be a 6 foot jump for you, it could be a steep rock rolling. You still feel all those same scary emotions and the butterflies going through your tummy and stuff like that. So regardless of what the obstacle is, the process of how to tackle it is almost still very similar. Before just trying something that scares you, do a little checklist and ask yourself a few questions. Have I ever hit a similar obstacle before? It doesn't need to be exactly the same or as big, but have I? And how did it go? Was there something I could have done better with a bit more practice? Can I stand by this takeoff and look to the landing and have a good idea of what it's going to feel like when I do it? How do I feel right now? Up for a challenge or a bit tired and over it? If you can't answer all of those positively, then maybe hang fire for today. Practice the skills you will need so you are prepared for the next time, or ask a friend to help you. All right, let's see how this takeoff feels. Well, it's not too bad. It's pretty mellow takeoff. It's nothing too kicky or anything like that. And when it comes to jumps, for me especially, it's confidence, I think. It's not doing it enough. So it's that repetition. It's just doing more and more. And I need to do more and more. And I think that's the key to getting, you know, really good at anything and conquering those fears. Because the more I would do something like this, I would just look at that and go, oh, sailed over it, no problem at all. Do you know what? I'm not going to lie to you folks out there. This jump is playing on my mind a little bit. And do you know why? Mostly because I've got a race this weekend. I've got the EWS. I'm doing a Wahoo comeback. And I don't want to hurt myself. I don't want to bust up the bike. It's flipping, 4 o'clock the day before practice and stuff. And it's genuinely playing on my mind. So that's another great thing to learn here, that if you are not 100% committed to what you want to try and achieve or conquer, well, it's probably worth taking a step back, going off, gathering your thoughts, compose yourself, and then come back and do it. So I think that's exactly what we're going to do. We're going to go and hit some other, maybe tabletops, just some other big jumps, get the feel for throwing it around. We'll come back after race day, hopefully after doing a successful race, and we'll smash this thing out the park. So let's check back in a couple of days. We're back. The EWS has happened and it went all right. You might notice I am on a different bike. It's because my Orbea took a bit of a hit, I'll be honest. But look who I've got with me.
Hello.
I brought Martin along for a little bit of moral support.
Cheering squad, that's what you need. A cheering squad, because this is a big jump.
So this is a great point actually. Look, having a buddy along with you just to kind of hype you up and make you feel like you can do it is a great thing to try and build that confidence of yours. So thank you.
Right, I'll be honest, Rich. This is a much bigger jump than I probably would ever do. But I've rolled past it, but talk me through what you're thinking about it, because it's got a really steep takeoff and then it all drops away, obviously.
Yeah, that's
How big and what you're worried about?
Do you know what I'm worried about? I don't want to case it. Casing jumps is uncomfortable and horrible no matter like who you are. No one likes it. Over jumping it, well, you got miles of room to over jump it. It's a bit of a step up, but do you know what's getting me is it's a really fast running, really fast.
Yeah, I noticed that.
So it's like laying off the brakes, and it's like that's a scary thing in itself for a lot of people is just death gripping.
Yeah.
And then you're death gripping, but hitting a takeoff, obviously.
Yeah, and I guess you've got to rely on technique at that point.
Yeah, because obviously if you get a big compression on the takeoff, you can get bucked. If you get a bit further back, it's not too bad. You can dab the back brake to bring the front down. But really, it's a speed thing. I really don't want to come up short. So I'm just going to go flat sticks, I think. But it's a bit of a step up. I don't think you're going to go too high off this. I think it's all in the speed, really.
Yeah, it looks like a quick one.
Thanks for those words of wisdom, mate.
Yeah, it looks quick. So I've been in Rich's position. I mean, it's blooming hard when you've seen something you want to do and it's scary, but sometimes that desire, you've just got to hook onto that and think, I want this. You've done the practice, you've done the skills work, you've got confidence, you trust your technique, and it just gets to that moment you've got to send it. Not reckless, but send it.
It's really scary. Whoa! You come into it so fast. What did he shout?
Do it.
Did you just tell me to do it? All right, I'll do it, fine. God, I forgot Martin's so bossy.
Really? Come on, Rich, let's have it.
Woohoo!
I celebrated him through the GoPro and it's over there. Well done, mate.
Thanks, bud. Hey!
He did it.
We did it. All that hype for, well, not as much as I was expecting, I'll be honest. It's such a fast jump. It was literally like, boom. Oh.
But now, Rich, you've done it. But can you do it stylish?
You telling me that wasn't stylish?
I liked it.
It was racery, wasn't it?
I liked it. It was very racy. But that's a good way
Such a
to do
racer.
it. It's a good way to do it. But now you can work on it. Now
Bit more pop.
Now you can work on it. It's yours now.
Take two. Thanks, buddy.
That was stylish.
Today, cheers. Had a bit of a on.
Nice. Right.
Today, we conquered a fear, Mark. A fear of big jumps, and a big jump in particular. So, thanks for coming along and helping.
I loved it. I loved it. It's great. It's good to see you flying.
And it don't have to be jumps. These principles, they can be applied to anything. Like we hit some scary stuff following you earlier. Have a look at this, Amo. Oh, hell, Mark. Oh, Mark. Oh, Mark. Oh, Mark. Oh. Yeah, I mean, that was mental, wasn't it?
Oh, it's
so really, kind of the same principles apply to conquering any kind of fear for you guys and girls out there.
Yeah, you got to push yourself, but you got to know when to do it and make sure you've done the work prior so that you can feel confident and you can enjoy it. Because then it's fun, man. Then
It's amazing, isn't it?
Yeah, absolutely.
Cool. All right, well, I think we're done here, aren't we, Mark? Let's go scare ourselves elsewhere.
Let's go and do it some more.
Thanks for watching, everybody. If you've got any great ways of building up confidence yourself and conquering fears, maybe let us know in the comments down below. As always, a little subscribe and the old thumbs up goes a long way, doesn't it, bud?
It really does. Hit the notification bell so you get our next video. We'll see you next time, eh?
Cheers.